Okay.
Yes, thank you so much, and welcome to the AM News. My name is Justin Bemunyi. Now, the Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, says members of the All Progressives Congress have the mandate to protect the integrity of elections at all levels. The minister, who is the chairman, APC South-South Senatorial Campaign Council ahead of the November 2025 local government council election in Niger State, advocates an issue-based campaign. Saliu Abdullah Ikwana reports.
Since 2015, local government elections have remained consistent in Niger State. These enthusiastic politicians and stakeholders from Zone A, Niger South Senatorial District, being led by the Minister of Information and National Orientation, have shown commitment to a purposeful conduct before, during, and after the elections. They assured electorates that the dividends of democracy are guaranteed under APC rule.
But again, we wanted to dance and sing. Unfortunately, because of the incidents that has happened to our brothers and sisters in Niger North, we have decided to scale that down, and we pray that all those bandits have attacked. We pray to God that God will give them succor. And I want to assure them that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has a renewed commitment to ensure the safety of lives and property of all Nigerians. You can see that there is enough fiscal headroom created by the reform of Mr. President so that both the federal government and the subnationals will have enough resources to deliver dividends of democracy to the people of Nigeria. And the people of Niger State have absolute faith in the APC, and we hope and we believe that the next local government election is a test of that strong belief that and determination of Niger people to deliver APC once again.
Upholding the integrity of elections at all tiers of government, the minister assured, is a strong policy of the APC administration under President Bola Tinubu.
The president's message is that no one's blood is worth anybody's position in this country. We do not want any bloodshed as a result of any electioneering or any election in this country. So my message once again, please imbibe the spirit of brotherhood. See yourself as your brother's keeper.
Zone A, Niger South Senatorial District, has 8 local governments and 88 wards. In Bida, Niger State, Salihu Abdullah Higwanara, NTA News.
Now, the Coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Professor Mohammed Ali Pate, says global health leaders are aligning on the need for developing countries to exit dependency by enhancing public investments in health infrastructure while courting win-win finance for bankable private sector-led projects that enable self-sufficiency. Professor Pate made this known as he engages major international finance institutions and philanthropies on the sidelines of the World Bank and IMF 2025 annual meetings in Washington, D.C.
I had an opportunity to engage with the CEO of Wellcome Trust. We shared ideas as to how the political decisions will be made at the global level, at the regional level, and at the country level to ensure that countries take control of their destiny and are supported to fulfill the aspirations of their populations. Again, recognizing that the reforms undertaken by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu are really being acknowledged globally, and I think Nigerians will be very proud of it.
Now, the coordinating minister further stated that President Tinubu's targeted macroeconomic and regulatory reforms are specifically designed to enhance investor confidence across sectors. Now, once again, Nigeria, the giant of African, charts a bold new course, achieving a groundbreaking first in aviation education in a stride toward innovation and leadership on the African continent. The nation has unveiled its first ever transformative milestone, a private aeronautics university. Transport correspondent Ladibala reports.
The sky over Nigeria is open. It marks the beginning of a new era of possibilities, transformation in the aerospace and aviation industry. The first private aeronautics university in Africa has been unveiled, Isaac Balami University of Aeronautics and Management. Stakeholders who hailed this historic achievement describe it as a major leap, expressing optimism for a thriving and expansive aviation ecosystem. Located in Lagos, the university is set to begin academic activities by January 2026, offering 8 specialized courses aimed at building the next generation of aerospace professionals.
And so what we have today here is actually a revolution. It's actually the first in Africa. It's not only in the public and private sector, because what he's doing combines 2, in fact 3 of the critical sectors in the aviation ecosystem. In fact, government has not been able to do what he's doing because we have the flying school in Zaria and we have the African Aviation and Aerospace University, 2 different. And then we're also clamoring for MROs, 3 different sectors, 2 different critical sectors within our aviation ecosystem. The university combines the whole of the 3.
So we're coming in to bridge the gap. A vacuum has been created. Over 29,000 pilots and 31,000 aircraft engineers will be required minimum in the next 10 years in Africa alone. So we're here to ensure that we bridge that gap because Morocco, Egypt, Kenya, South Africa cannot do it alone. So this is, going to help us to reduce capital flights, and Nigerian parents will pay in Naira, CBN rate, and foreigners will pay in dollars plus 15% extra.
We're recruiting our staff primarily from within the country, and we have a few from overseas to augment what we have. But primarily we're looking at local capacity. That's our focus.
So we are working together with the university to access global scholarship to encourage young persons, especially young women in STEMs, and we're hoping to increase and work with other partners to improve access to the scholarship and for young people to be able to afford that the courses or the school fees rather in the university.
The unveiling of the first private aeronautics university in Africa. The sky is no longer the limit for the aviation sector, but the beginning of possibilities. In Abuja, Ladibala, NTA News.
Nigeria has struck a deal with the world's largest solar panel manufacturer for the establishment of its factory in Nigeria to boost local production of solar equipment, and the Energy Commission of Nigeria, ECN, facilitates the landmark deal on behalf of the federal government with Longi of China during a follow-up visit of federal government delegation to China after both parties earlier in the year signed a memorandum of understanding under the partnership. The world's largest solar panel manufacturer agrees to set up a 1,000 megawatts capacity solar panel production factory in the country to meet the growing demand for renewable energy. As Director General of ECN, Dr. Mustafa Abdullahi says, the deal marks a significant milestone in the renewable energy landscape and aligns with Nigeria's efforts to expand solar manufacturing capacity. The Energy Commission of Nigeria is currently implementing the Renewed Hope Solarization program of the present administration, aimed at accelerating deployment of solar mini-grids to public institutions across the country and the establishment of solar panel production factory in the country. The DG says will boost implementation of the intervention as well as create jobs. And this is where we end the AM News. Thank you so much for being a part of it. My name is Justin Bemunyiba. We take a break here. When we return, Weekend Deal continues with Patience and Telma.